Okay, so in looking at the word bank of all the different transitional words, read over those for a second and let me know if there's any words that you don't understand or are confused about.
Agreement. Not only, but also. As a matter of fact. In addition, not to mention, moreover, as well as, furthermore, additionally.
What's the next bank?
Contradiction. In contrast, on the other hand, as much as, although, despite, however, nevertheless.
And then the last one?
Example. In other words, for this reason, including, namely, especially, specifically, in fact, for example, for instance.
Do any of those words look familiar to you?
Yes.
Which ones?
On the other hand.
Where have you seen that before?
Just in phrases.
In phrases? And are there any that don't look familiar to you?
Moreover.
What's confusing about moreover?
I've just never heard it.
Okay, what category is it under?
Agreement.
Okay, so what ideas could you deduce from it being in the category of agreement? Is it a word that would bring things together or meant to?
Yes.
So it's similar to maybe in addition?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so our next step is you wrote some answers to some prompts and questions from an essay that you read. So I want you to take your first idea that you wrote and put it in your ideas section. Excellent. So what did you write?
Carol shows strength in the novel.
Excellent. And what piece of evidence from the novel, what example did you write down that shows that Carol showed strength in the novel?
She saves the baby.
Perfect. Now, right now, those are two different sentences, right? What category of words do you think you could choose from that would maybe connect those two sentences?
I think example, like, for instance.
For instance, go ahead and put it in the transitional phrase. So now, go ahead and read your initial sentence, your initial idea, then the transitional phrase, and then your example.
Carol shows strength in the novel. For instance, she saves the baby.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay, so let's do another one of the ideas that you chose after reading the essay. What's another idea that you chose?
Debbie does not show strength in the novel.
Okay, write that down in the idea. And again, what piece of evidence from the novel did you use to support that?
She runs and hides during the fight.
Excellent. And what category would you use to connect those two ideas together?
Maybe agreement. What do you think?
So what would you think in agreement?
As a matter of fact.
That's excellent. In fact, most of these in agreement maybe are hard to connect those grammatically, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's a perfect choice.
Or would it be better to do example?
You could do example because it is an example, but your example is doing what to your idea? It's agreeing with it.
Yes.
So I think you should go with that one, as a matter of fact. Go ahead and read the sentences like we did the first time.
Debbie does not show strength in the novel. As a matter of fact, she runs and hides during the fight.
That's excellent. Now, those might technically be two different sentences when you write them down, but can you see how by using this, it connects the two sentences grammatically?
Mm-hmm.
It means a little smoother, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to try one more thing, and it's going to be a little more complicated. We're going to try and connect both ideas that you've created together. So, in your first idea, what happens?
Carol saves the baby and therefore shows strength.
That's right. And in the second idea?
Debbie runs away and hides during the fight and does not show strength.
Perfect. What category of phrases do you think would make those two ideas connect?
Contradiction.
Why?
Because they're two different ideas, two different things.
Perfect.
Examples.
So which phrase could you put in the middle that might connect those?
You could use however.
Perfect. I would put however right there in the middle. Now let's read your first idea, then your transitional phase in the middle, and then your second idea.
Carol shows strength in the novel. For instance, she saves the baby. However, Debbie does not show strength in the novel. As a matter of fact, she runs and hides during the fight.
Excellent. Next, we'll practice writing it down and making a cohesive paragraph from that.